Good goobity goo. That's all I could say this morning. My son was on my computer, my daughter was on my computer, and goddamn, it took me 15 minutes to get anything to come on. I just was able to send out the black message and get the show started. I wanted to say great Umoja to each and every last one of y'all. I know we behind time, so let's get it. First, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Oh, man. Anime is up. Anime is up. I hope you up joining us too. I will be turning on the chat in a second. Let me get this. I got to call these people about this SMS campaign because this is horrible. What I'm going through, I don't wish on my enemy. Doing kind of do, in a nice way. Wishing on my enemy in a nice way. Let's just say that. This is the Daily Toast, and this is a Heart of Some production. We strive to do nothing but blow up those old paradigms. Take a breath, calm yourself down. Remember, you gotta take your breath. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Drink. Breathe. Now get your glass with that water. Then get you some bottled water. Twist the cap up off that water. Lift and pour. Drink. Or should we say, lift, pour, then. Now move your body and drink some water. Come on, move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Drink. Move, in. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. No, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Just raise your glass. Drink. What is that smell? Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Man, what's that smell, please? Lift your glass and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, drink. What's up, Brother Ernie? Breathe, live, move, drink. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Take your breath. Move your body. Move your body. Raisin toast. Raisin toast. Raisin toast. Not raisin toast, but raisin toast, right? I want to thank everybody for joining us. Remember the basic rules of Gye-Nyame journey. When we getting up in the morning, family, start your day off with some water on most occasions, right? Drink, 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 drink. Remember the 4 pillars of health. Proper breathing, through the nose down to the gut. Proper drinking. We experiment with that artesian water at this point in time. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. What's that? A diet that is designed for you. Not designed by man, but designed by nature. What was your people eating prior to the incursions? What was your people eating? Those of you that are of African descent, you need to look at the African Heritage Diet. You can look it up on the internet, African Heritage Diet. Read it, see if it makes sense to you, and give it a try and see how it may change your life. Last but not least, you need to be doing some culturally appropriate movements. And what do I mean? Culturally appropriate. There's some movements that you can do that aren't really culturally appropriate, but there's other movements that you can do that will get you involved in doing things in a culture building way. Now, one of the things, like I said, everybody, now, if y'all we want to start a Gye-Nyame Journey reading list, we can, but I'm suggesting the book Outliers. At the beginning of the book Outliers, they talk about a group of people who just died. They died of old age. A group of people in America. I don't know if if this city's still the same, but these people only died from old age. They smoked heavily, they drank heavily, they ate meat. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things that they did was that they moved in a culturally appropriate way. They probably didn't wake up and drink water and do a daily toast like we do. You know what I'm saying? They probably wasn't even practicing breathing right. But one of the things that they were doing was doing culturally appropriate movements. They was building their family in a culturally appropriate way. They were involved in cultural activities. You know what I'm saying? As groups, they lived in a culturally appropriate style, right? Generations in one house. I know that might sound strange to some of us, but we are moving in a very culturally inappropriate way, which is one of the causes for a lot of a lot of the diseases, a lot of stuff that we are experiencing unnecessarily in our community, like a lot of these autoimmune diseases. That is some straight bonker shit, family. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start getting together and start doing some more stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep on telling y'all, the market. What's one of the parts of the market is that if we have it big enough, that means people have to walk, right? They have to get up, they have to get out, they have to walk. And those that may have some stuff in their house that they want to sell, or they might be making that they want to sell, you know what I'm saying? They got to get up and do that work. You know what I'm saying? That's culturally appropriate. Getting up, rising, and having a purpose, right? Yeah. Purpose can keep an individual healthy for a long time when you're on purpose. Feel like you have something that you have to achieve. And as a people, you know what I'm saying? We have to have something that we have to be striving to achieve for ourselves. Because all of the jobs, most of the jobs that we have are not um, culturally driven. They're other cultures driven. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom, get that money. You making other people make money. You help them build their dreams. Your purpose is to help them build their dreams. So when their dreams is made, you know what I'm saying? You still staying where you are. You need to do some culturally appropriate type building. All right, good morning, Miss Navita Nelson. Ernie Gardner is on the line as well. I sent out the black signal. Oh, I forgot to add. I gotta go in. I got to manually add Navita because for some reason, she's not getting on there. If anybody else is having problems getting on the black signal, and I had a hell of a time sending out the black signal today, a hell of a time. I don't understand. I do understand. I'm not mad. All right, so we're gonna go and get this toast done because we are already 15 minutes behind. So let's go and find us some nice quiet music one of my repeat tracks so that, when I go off into my thing, I ain't gonna. All right, Cheese Grizz by Brother Shaka. All right, family. So here we go. So we're gonna finish drinking our water. Any questions or any comments that y'all want to post up, you can in this time. We're getting ready for the toast, but before we do the toast, we got to make sure that we hydrate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Did some breathing, just a little bit. Man, that shit feel good. Take a deep breath. Man, for those that's traveling and you want to stay with us on the journey while we doing our toast, in the Black Signal, I usually send out uh, um, URL that you click on and it take you straight to our Spreaker station. On Spreaker, family, you can, and I repeat, you can, if you are willing, right? You can you can listen to us as a podcast, which means that you could drive and not have to worry about looking at the thing. You can play it through your stereo if you got one of those types. Let other people know that you know. Let's go and build this movement. All right. Yes, there is warrior training this Kaumba. And Sister Navita, since you are family, you owe me some push-ups. Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, we will be having warrior training this week. We are 9 days from Kwanzaa. 9 is the number of completion. Man, 9 days, family. And we will be kicking it together like never before. Like never before. We got some good stuff coming up. We got all the shows all this week, and as of right now, ain't no ain't no knock those push-ups out. You know, work with you where you are. So we are on Umoja. For those that don't know, I want to welcome everybody in the house. I probably missed Brother Kwame because he probably had to go, because he's doing his workout regimen right now, which is real good. All right. It will be a regular warrior meeting. We will be meeting 2 to 6. A lot of young people will be on break, so we'll be meeting. We have to make sure we get the last little piece of what we're gonna do together. Get the brothers and the sisters marching, and I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna drill. I don't. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be ready. You think y'all gonna be ready, Cleve? You don't know. You don't know. Okay. Cleve had it. You gonna be ready for your speech? It's only a couple minutes, man. I don't know if you really want to call that a speech, okay? But all right. Mm. Ah. So I got a special help. Oh, Kwame is in the house. What's up, brother Kwame? Sorry for the lateness, cause I know you be up, my friend. But I'm working with this computer and stuff. And after my kids get done on it, man, it be all froze up. I had to cut it off and restart it. I had to go. I had spinning circles of death for an extended amount of time, and I don't understand. I don't understand. All my kids got tablets, or at least they had them, or lose them. And I mean, it's like kids could just lose shit nowadays, and they think they're okay. So I am in the fermenting process, and we are going to sample some of the green tea that is the foundation of that ambrosia. Do a sniff test, all that to make sure that it's the quality that we need for that ambrosia experience. Because I added another green tea. I seen the green tea out there. I was like, let me try that. So I cut half of the jasmine like I said, it's like dope man talk. I had to stump on that jasmine and throw something else in there. You know what I'm saying? So we got five. Let me repeat, five different quality green teas in this batch, right? And like I said, that's part of the reason why I had to take the price up because like I said, I go to the grocery store and get green tea. I said, damn, And I thank Shaka for that because when Shaka stepped into the game, Shaka was like, boom. Shaka was on the tea in a minute. Boom. All right, green tea, dub, boom. What would happen if I use this? I said, I don't know. I said, so okay. This is a store right down the street. You know what I'm saying? They got all the green teas. But I'm like, you live in Cleveland. How you know what's down the street from me? Praise the Lord. Okay, cool. Let me go. Look at all these green teas. You know what I'm saying? Purple green, white green. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making up stuff, Cleve. You gonna sell some daily toaster shirts? Yes. So that means I want to get over there and make some. I will. I'm thinking about. Well, I gotta check my money. My money is gonna be messed up right now. So we're gonna have to work with the shirts we got. But I was thinking about doing some hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Since we moving into the winter time as well. But time will tell. Time will tell. So yeah, we're gonna have daily toaster shirts. I'm gonna have just a few of my books out. Also, we're gonna be moving to get people to start signing up for the Black Signal again. For those that do want to be on the Black Signal, text toaster TOASTER to 77292. And if you're having problems, let me know so that I can look into it and sign you up. I got still so for the daily toasters, you hit up toaster TOASTER and we can start getting a Black Signal. Now, I got to figure out what's going on because it seems like after like on Umoja to go out, Kuchaglia go out, Ujima go out, maybe even Ujuma. But we're having problems with Nia, Kaumba, and Imani, right? So we'll get it together. You struggle through and work through. I also stumbled across another, as I was telling you, another software that could be used to create ebooks. And yeah, we have ebooks, but I was thinking more along the lines for the newsletter, but it could be used in both fashions because I would love for the young people as well as us to put together uh, something on a monthly basis at first, and you know what I'm saying, depending on how it grows, maybe it might produce some jobs for a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? Part time something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making a lot of money, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe we might be able to capitalize on something like that. I hate to use the word capitalize. I hate to use that word. Damn. All right. Let's go and get another tune going while I'm sipping on my water. Let's see. So there we go. All right. So let's finish this water. Shouts out to those that's out there that don't be saying a word because I'm starting to find out there's more and more people out there that just be listening and don't say a word. So I'm saying good morning to you. Make sure you got a glass. Rules are you as grown folks. Now, if you under 18, you can drink out of a plastic cup. But as grown folks, we sipping on our water out of a glass. You know what I'm saying? Ancestors like that sound. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Wood is acceptable because I know we got some old school elders out there that's listening that might be sipping out of a wood unity cup, right? And if we could find a legit source of one of our people making either the glass or the cups, we will offer them on Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? So why shouldn't we have our own cups and glasses? Now, I will have to continue using the glass. I would love to use a wood cup, but I want people to be able to see when I'm doing the ambrosia because y'all get it here first on Gye-Nyame Journey. So Kwame, I'm about to sample this tea to see if it'll be ready, and I may be able to start the fermenting process tonight. Now y'all looking at me like, brother, how come tea is not green? It's called green for the way they fermented. Y'all didn't know tea was fermented, did y'all? Mm. A lot of people don't realize how important the fermenting process is. The fermenting process unlocks certain characteristics in all types of stuff. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be ready. Cause I can smell it got a nice little bouquet. Man, smell the sugar pops. Man, all right. So now, first of all, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator, we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From their family, we go on and we pull on our list of our illustrious, our beautiful, and our powerful ancestors. Cleve, yes, sir. Put those things in the trash can for me, man. Sir. We call on Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Pilar, Montague Pittman, L. Nomo X, Sapet Mai, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kell Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hines Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrell, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Sylvester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amotet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Pina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. From there, move to the pretty book that will be retired soon. The Peters Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Pitty Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., William Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Nahon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason, Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Quillen and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joel, Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Shavea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Sheckham Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver. Go on. Go and get ready for the day. Linda Howard, you need to go downstairs and pick out your clothes. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Linda Howard. Hold on. All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing nothing. Mazarine Corporal, George Swan, and Monia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott. Make sure I got Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, also Jacqueline Broadus. Well, let's just let that page over. Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Monia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Delise Waters, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Jim Robinson, Nigella Parrish, Basiji Falani, the one and only Basiji Falani, Kev, Kefsaya, Yazriel, and William Walter West. Now, once again, everybody in this book have been added to a sheet like this, and I will be printing the sheet up soon. I just have to find time um, in between my duties to get it together and get it laminated. And I might do. I'm gonna do a couple of them. I'm gonna have one that's both sided. Then I'm gonna have another that's just two of them together, and we can decide on which one we're gonna read from every morning. I will get another book so that we can start adding our ancestors to our new ancestors to a list. You know what I'm saying? So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. Due to the time restraints, we have to go straight into it, right? We know that the present moment is the important. Present moment is what we have, is all we have, is when we always wake up. You know what I'm saying? We always operating within the present moment. So today is Umoja. Activate those reticular formations and start seeking out. We hunting Umoja. I'm looking for pictures of Umoja on on our page, Gye-Nyame Journey. If you have them, post them up. Unity is the word. Moja means unity for those that don't speak the language. The Modic principle of the day, Mayat, those of you not familiar with it, now you're going to look it up. M-A-A-T, truth. That's the Modic principle of the day. The color is violet, hence, violet shirt. I was able to find this shirt. Can't find my red shirt, though. Some people around the house that like red. I still can't find my shirt. Damn it. Hermetic law of the day is mentalism. Very powerful, very powerful. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit during our little, ain't even a break, you know what I'm saying? But because that's when the real work gonna be popping off during Kwanzaa. Maybe we'll talk about a few of these during Kwanzaa. Um, Male energy today, male name of the day is Kwojo. So if you was born on Umoja, what's up, Kwojo? How y'all doing? All those Kwojos out there. Ajua, female name, Ajua, right? So here we go. So we lift up our glass, saluting this present moment and all the power that's in this moment for us. We want to learn how to harness it and use it to help us in our building. And with that, we say Ashe. From there, we move to our children, our children's children, onto infinity, toasting those future generations so that they will get up and toast us. Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations, and we toast them, and we say Ashe. Check this out, family. This one is for you. Are you ready? All right. Here's your toast. The selfish toast. Take a moment for yourself. Come on now. What is it that you need? Daily toasters, y'all be on here on a daily basis, gathering with me. What is it that you need? We toast, lift it up, and we say Ashe. We got all this energy in the room. Calling all this energy. Let's put it to work. All right. Last but not least, family. Ooh, doggy. Got a new message. Last but not least, I forgot, but did you check? No, I didn't. I didn't. I ask her right now, right after this toast. We call on our ancestors. No, not far. I toast the most beautiful, most powerful, most inspiring, most uplifting, the strongest individual in the room. And that's you, family. I lift up my glass to you and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Hold on, Kwame. She said, I could su. I can't even say it, man. I could see him. I could. Is him. Is a Swia. I could see her. I could see. I could. We battling. Goddamn it. I don't care. How about that? Just go. I could see her. I could. I could Swia. It's like a Swia in there. It's not Sua or Sia. It's Swia. I could see her. I could see her. We battling. So don't try to get out. You better start working. I'm, I'm coming. I'm coming for you, man. I'm working on my moves. Get the head moving and shit, you know. So you get the moves together. Yeah, that's what you do. I see you on Kaumba, right? I see you, right? You getting all the cracks out of my body so that I can move like water and start getting my footwork together. How about that? I could see aqua swia. It's like a Swede at the end. It's almost like it's a W in there. But all right, it is what it is, man. So family, y'all gonna enjoy yourselves. Let me go and sample this before we get up. Got a very, very dry taste at the end. It'll be ready by the night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Leave the mouth kind of dry. Absolutely no sweetness to it, but it has is a very flowery sugar puff kind of smell. It do have some sugar puffs in there. Not the sugar, just the puffs. I think I'm gonna take those out for the next one, for the next batch. But I can get into that. Mm. Family, y'all need to look up the benefits of green tea. And like I said, man, you will be surprised all of the products that you use in your life where the fermentation process is actually used. All right. So, family, listen, I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank each and every last one of you for your support. Um, help spread the word, like, and share. And I will see you in 24 hours.